One love. So I just want to start off by saying happy 111. And as I'm saying 1, I want you to realize your thoughts become your reality. You manifest your reality through your thoughts. What you think, you become. What you think becomes, right? Now let me type my topics in the comments so I don't forget because I'll be off topic. Okay. 111 astral projection. I realize I talk about this a lot, but I got new perspectives to say on it. Be with yourself. Let me start off with be with yourself. So I was just meditating. I was trying to astral project and it didn't happen. But I've been lucid dreaming and vividly dreaming, astral projecting a lot lately. Like not a lot, but like way more often. Um and as I was just meditating like a few hours ago, I was just listening to these frequencies, this heart chakra frequency, right? And I was trying to astral project, didn't happen. And I was realizing like you don't do this enough. You don't just take time out your day and just sit with yourself and sit with your thoughts like you always have a phone in your hand. It's like, and don't make the excuse like you need your phone to work because you only work like 3-4 hours a day recently and you have your phone in your hand for a majority of the day. Don't make no excuses. And I was just talking to myself and I'm just like, you right. Like, I need to sit with myself more often and talk to myself. Like, check myself, check up on myself. Like, what is in my thoughts lately? What is in my mind? What's on my mind? So, like, as I say a lot, there's one person you spend your whole life with and that you with constantly 24/7. And that's you. And if you can't talk to yourself, if you can't sit with yourself with no distractions, not be on your phone, not thinking about this, that, you can't just be inside yourself, be with yourself, that's a huge problem. You can't be running from yourself. Like, that's the one thing you can't run from. You can't run from anything, but you really can't run from yourself. That's a huge what's the word? Unalignment, a huge, that's it's bad, okay? But just sit in silence. Not everything has to be, you know, um you don't have to be surrounded by noise all the time. It's good to sit in silence. You hear that? I don't. And it's beautiful. Who wants to be around noise all day? I don't. Listen to nature. Listen to the birds chirp. Listen to the wind. Listen to the city, the cars, the people going by. You don't gotta listen to music all the time. You know, yeah, you can play frequencies in the background. You don't even gotta listen to frequencies all the time. Just, I'm gonna challenge you to just sit with yourself and see and observe your thoughts. See what comes up in your thoughts. See if there's a theme. See if there's a pattern. Just acknowledge the repeating thoughts you have. Try it if you haven't before. Just a suggestion. But 111. Happy 111, y'all. Today is a very strong day. I'm going to use today to manifest, to create. I've been creating a lot lately. I'm not going to speak on what because it's a top secret project, but I've been in my creative bag lately. And I'm just, trying to remain in my heart. And my friend asked me what my New Year's resolution was, and I said something like, to remain in unconditional love, to remain in my heart, to, remain in that high frequency, to not stray away from being, doing things out of love. Excuse me, because ever since I came back from this ayahuasca trip, ayahuasca journey, I have my heart chakra's been way more open than it ever has been in my whole life. And I was in my heart and I just felt love all around me. Unconditional love, gratitude, bliss, inner peace, contentment, and I've realized lately I've been way more mindful than I've ever had been in my whole life for a consistent amount of time. But now I realize I'm catching myself on being less mindful. Why? Because I'm not sitting with myself, because I'm getting distracted, because I'm being around things and people that are lower in my vibration, that I now know what these things are from meditating and sitting with myself. So I will eliminate those things now to raise my vibration again, And I'm gonna just list some of those things. Is social media, like Instagram, Facebook. These things lower your vibration. Like what's on your timeline, other people's thoughts. These aren't your thoughts. It's like a bunch of nonsense, pretty much. You know, wasting time living your life on your phone, staring at a screen. And I'm just like, I have my phone in my hands and my eyes glued to my screen too much. No, we're not doing that. I need to, you know. So anyway, 111, it's a very powerful day to focus on what you want to manifest in your life, right? 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. Mind, body, soul, 3 also represents creativity. 3 represents, off the top of my head, that's what I just remembered, but it represents a lot of things. And what it resonates and can represent a lot of different things to different people. But to me, off the bat, alignment, mind, body, soul, creativity, is like something like pay attention to your intuition, something like that. But bottom line, triple ones to me mainly means pay attention to your thoughts, because they manifest in your reality. Your reality is created by your thoughts. What you think, you become. And I was talking to my friend about astral projection, and he was trying to warn me, like, oh, you gotta be careful, you gotta be cautious, because sometimes dark energies can disguise themselves as good, whatever he was trying to say. He was just being scared and like full of anxiety and like worry and just fear, and I was trying to tell him, like, you gotta pay attention to your intuition. The whole world is energy. Energy don't lie. Like, you gotta, first and foremost, you gotta be on a certain frequency to attract them people, or I mean them, not people, them entities. I was trying to tell him these things, and he just, he's not on that level, and that's perfectly okay. I realize he's there to teach me things, to teach me how to, not act out of, like, trying to just, it's difficult that I don't really need to explain, but I realize why he's in my life. But he's there to help me spiritually improve with inside myself. Nothing, it's just out of arrogance, out of ignorance of other people, you can teach yourself, You can train your mind, you can train your spirit, your body to, how I say this, ascend, be better, like to not react so much, to just be so confident in your beliefs, what you know, your experiences, that what other people think and say don't affect you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't change your frequency. It can't, his vibrations won't lower my vibrations because of what he's doing or saying. So, out of that arrogance and ignorance comes a huge lesson. Like people say, everyone has something to teach you. Whether you take the lesson or not is up to you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yes. So, take advantage of today, because it's a very powerful day, numerology wise, angel number wise, spiritual portal wise, all that goody stuff, goody bags, candy and cookies. Yeah. Anyway, also another thing I've been, I just realized, not lately, but I've just caught myself doing lately because I've been being mindful, is that I've been eating a lot of bullshit lately, and I can feel the effects on my body. Like, I've been eating Chinese food, I've been eating Indian food, I've been eating I've been eating cookies, like just some bullshit, like that's not even real food, and I just feel it in my body, like it's not real, it's not fuel, food as fuel, you know? Like, I, oh god, there's a mouse like behind my wall. I just heard it scurry, but I can feel just the sluggishness, the inanimated foods in my body that's not alive. I've barely been eating any fruits, any veggies. No, I lied. I've been the real veggies and fruits at least, and I feel it. Like, I don't feel as energized. It's just like what you eat, you become. And I've definitely been feeling the effects of that lately. So I need to eat better. I need to step my diet up. Like, you can be vegan, but there's such thing as the GMO vegans. Like, what defines a vegan is no meat, no dairy. It can have anything else. It can have chemicals in it. Chemicals are vegan. You know, like red 5, yellow 45, all them long ass names you can't pronounce, that's vegan. You know what I'm trying to say, Mita? Yeah, so just keep that in mind. So, astral projection, back on that topic, like, I can't remember if I said this, but you gotta realize everything is energy. You gotta be on a certain frequency for certain vibrations, certain frequencies to come to you in the astral plane. I remember my one friend told me the first time she astral projected, she wasn't in a good place, and she seen an evil oven. And in the astral plane, you just it's like in every single plane but this plane, you can just intuitively, telepathically feel things. Like, you just know. Like, when you in a dream, you just know shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It was like that. She just knew it was an evil oven, and so she just went back to her body. And I remember when I astral projected, I was in like one of the highest vibrational times of my life, and it was like the summer of 2019, and my room at the time I painted it tropical orange, and I didn't even know I actually projected at the time. And I was laying on my back, and I was above my body, was light as a feather, didn't know what was happening, got a little freaked out, went back in my body. Later on, I found out I actually projected, but it was very, I don't want to say it was light energy, but it wasn't there was no evil ovens in my astral projection, and I could see the correlation between, when she was telling me the type of vibration she was in when she astral projected, and the type of vibes I was in when I astral projected, and the times I've been lucid dreaming and astral projecting in a different way, the type of vibrations and how the atmosphere feels, how the air feels around me, just pay attention to that. If it feels light, if it feels heavy, feels like a weight or a feather, stuff like that. So, yeah, I wanted to make this video earlier when I was like really feeling it, but just the main point I wanted to stress was like, you gotta realize your power. You gotta realize your light, because you are light. You're also darkness, because darkness can't exist without light. And I was just watching this guy on Instagram who just talked about it. I think his name is like uh t- fuck, it was like Tay the Plane, so I don't know, but he was talking about this and it just inspired me to make this video, because yeah, and now I'm not really feeling like making a video, but I just had to get this out here, and I can't sleep. So yeah, there's that. But I think that's it. It's been 16 minutes. So, I mean, I don't really make these videos much anymore, cuz I'm focusing on my growth, and then when I mastered, got myself in that self-mastery range, I feel like I can educate people more um better, more, confidently. But that's not the least to say, like, that don't mean I can't share what my spiritual journey is doing, I mean, how it's unfolding, but yeah, other than that, moving to Ecuador soon. Very excited. I want to get out of here. It's about time I left the States. Been talking about it for like 2 years now. So it's a milestone in my life. I'm already there, you know what I'm saying? But lately I've just really been stepping into my power, stepping back into my confidence. I'm a whole other woman, I've just been shedding, still healing, still learning. It's great. You learn every day. Healing is an everyday thing. And this journey is just so beautiful. Even when you feel like it's not, it is, you know? But yeah, that's enough of sharing my frequencies with y'all. I'm always surrounded by love, because I love myself. And I love you, because I love myself. Keep expanding.